Greggy, hashtag one call.
Bill Brown Sales does it all.
That's right, man. One call does it all. Go to billbrownsales.com. So gracious to sponsor these live streams coming hot from Strategies in Light. Get a grip on lighting. We are here. We are live, and we are with Ruby Jadwet of Truly Green Solutions. Hello, Ruby.
Hello, guys. Thank you guys for having me here.
No problem. Thank you for doing it. I know it took. We had to twist your arm behind your back and then shove you down into the chair and then put the headset on, but you made it.
Perfect.
You're live now.
So what brings you to Strategies in Light? How many years have you been going? Why are you here? Give us the goods.
I've been going in like almost 10 years now.
10 years. That's right.
10 years.
Okay.
So every single one of them I have been to.
Nice.
As of today.
What's the vibe like for Strategies? Is it on the ascent? Is it on the descent? What do you think?
Depend on the people's view.
Okay.
Depend on like who you are.
Okay.
For me, is come out here and see all the manufacturers, see the new technologies, see what's going on, and meeting the people we haven't seen it. We run to each other, have a networking. It's a great place.
Sure.
So, unfortunately, this year the show is very small because situations that happen, and this is something not in our controls.
Oh, you're talking about the Wuhan coronavirus.
Wuhan coronavirus.
How many would it affect? 40 vendors here? I think it said something like that.
It's not more about vendors, but it's about traffic that you will see from overseas.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Because it's not always about vendors. It's about like people coming out, technology they're bringing into the market.
Sure.
That's what we see more than vendors actually.
Is China, in your perception, is China now starting to lead innovation in lighting?
People think they don't, but they do.
Okay.
I've been going out to China from I would say since 93.
Okay.
And industry has been changed so much.
Okay.
You will see next Germany shows coming up. You guys will see like a lot of technology will come, design will come up, but it's very hard for our industry to adopt and accept that technology.
Okay.
But when you go see, the China will accept it before us. And they'll come down to us, as you see in a transition time period. Because I was just talking.
They just have a bigger economy. I mean, like there's so many people in China.
It's
their economy is enormous.
So you think about it, like when we went there and the products we saw, and it was 2014, and about 18 or 19 they started coming. Specifically, it was the battery backup tubes. The emergency tubes.
Yep.
We saw them in 2014. I'm like, that'd be awesome.
Yep.
Type B disconnect, put that in. And it rolled out here in the U.S. 4 years later, something like that. It's here now, but that's kind of what you see with a lot of it, I'm guessing too. Yeah,
so it's changed, and it's gonna take like another 3-4 months before we get back to normal on supply chain side. But they were gonna invent some kind of technology to help us to next these kind of issues we're gonna have.
So as a lighting manufacturer, what are you seeing specifically right now? You're not getting material as quick as you want, or what's going on with you?
We definitely see there will be at least 90 to 120 days lag on a supply chain side.
Ooh.
They will be. There's no doubt.
Tell customers that'll be a 12-week.
There'll be 12-week lead time. Yeah. Even if you're a U.S. manufacturer, because not every single product you're producing in U.S. is made in U.S.
And the components and
components and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They're integrated for all over the place. It's interesting. All because of the flu.
It's because it just flew.
Yep. You look at we get these things every year. There's Middle East respiratory virus. There's MERS or whatever. There's Zika. There's always some new scare of the week. And now it's taking out the lighting business, Greg.
So how is it?
It is.
The whole industry has the flu.
It is.
The lighting flu.
That's really sad. But it'll be okay.
So how do you plan as a lighting manufacturer, knowing what kind of lead times? Are you going to overstock, or how are you going to figure that out?
So our technology is not something that you want to overstocks.
Yeah.
We are in technology industry.
Yes.
The product comes and product goes.
Yeah.
And you do not want to overstock your product.
Even
now with the flu.
It's like a hot potato.
Yeah. Yeah, people is not going to. They were like right now. They're thinking about just buy, and keep it, and they'll keep it in inventory in their stock, and then suddenly it's going to get back to normal.
Yeah.
And you're going to have only you see the big impact this year because the Chinese New Year just came as soon as we're done with our New Year's.
Yeah, sure.
That's the only reason you're seeing the fact. If it would happen in February, we wouldn't have one blink. Did people ever think about it?
No.
We have our holidays, and as soon as our holiday done, this is the first time in the year, we see actually Chinese New Year's came in January.
There you go. So I mean, so we talked about the Wuhan, we talked about the shows. What else do we need to know from Ruby here, Greg?
Do you guys have so you go to Light Fair too?
I do actually.
So how, as a manufacturer, how is this different than Light Fair?
Light Fair, you'll see a different platform. You see the peoples are coming out from different industries. Like, you're also looking at different countries, I would, strategy and lighting should be more catered to like, engineers and cater to designers, kind of architectures, and bringing some other countries to be involved into these lighting shows, having more excitement stuff when people wants to come out with their team. And it's like, okay, here's what you're going to have new ones coming up, more has to be exciting things, having more networking, getting into more, technology driven, where you see like in a more younger crowd also would attend, and they were like, okay, we want to go to the show.
Yeah.
It's a smaller platform than compared to your Light Fair is.
Yeah.
And this is the best way to do it if you engage more and more.
People want networking out of shows.
Yeah,
I think it's
they
underrated. I think they don't want as many track sessions, and they want some networking time.
They do.
Formal networking time. Like, let's get together and talk.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
They want it.
Not only that, it's helped you to open your industry knowledge. People don't have a time to talk. Like, people don't have time to read, like nowadays, people wants to have a smaller things.
They listen to podcasts.
They do. They do. When you want to same thing as mine, like whenever I have time, I'll go to your website and I'll look at it like, hey, what you guys have new stuff.
Yeah, sure.
When you go to put in LinkedIn, I go and look at it like, hey, what is Greg and Michael doing?
Yeah. Sure.
It's really cool things, and like if we have something like that with strategy and lighting, something that look at it like more engagement with your crowd.
Well, that's why we're doing this. We're doing these live streams from these events because it gives these events publicity.
Yeah.
It's like it shows people that these people are getting together, and these conversations that we're having here, there's hundreds of conversations going on continuously here just like this that are not being recorded or live streamed.
No.
Absolutely.
It's just networking. That's it.
Yeah.
So,
and we come here because for my purposes coming out here to bring my team, they're locally here, and they were like look at into smaller platforms and show them, what is a show about it? Like, what do you look at here? What do you want to see here? For myself to, hey, I see all the people that I meet with, like I don't have to come out here because the people's, but I like to come out here and support our industry.
Yeah.
Make a time for it. It's not gonna be a big deal to take hour a day, one day of your entire 30 days a month and come out there, and see what's going on, support your industry.
Yeah,
and see the technology.
Especially the best way to do it is April 19th to 23rd in Biloxi, Mississippi. Come on to the
I'm not
National
coming there.
Association of
Not
Independent
happening.
Distributors Convention. That's how you support the industry right there.
Not coming there.
It's only 4 days out of your 365 days. If you're a lighting distributor, get down here. Ruby, thanks for being a guest today on the live stream. Hey, #1call, Greg.
That's right. Bill Brown Sales does it all.
One call does it all to Bill Brown Sales. So go to billbrownsales.com, check them out. And for right now, folks, thanks for listening. And we thank Ruby Jadwet of Truly Green Solutions for coming on with us. Bye for now.
Thank you.